We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Monday to you, and welcome back to the Extras. See, we got a couple people in the chat already. I appreciate you being here. If you're watching this on the replay and you want to skip me talking to the chat, you can click on the chapters underneath and go straight to the content. Nance was in here first. He says Becky is late as always. Too upset from being bamboozled by a fake posting. I still don't know what we're talking about with this fake posting. You need to explain this to me. So I'm interested in all things Walmart. I'm willing to hear it out. I want to know. Becky says she was never upset. That's good. I don't want you to be upset, Becky. You are our person on the ground in a lot of these Walmart stories because you are near one and go to a Walmart. So I appreciate the info. Black Magic in the chat as well. What is going on, my man? He says, yo, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend as well, sir. Hopefully it wasn't too punishingly hot out there in Arizona. It feels like Arizona here the past couple weeks. It has been just brutal, man. I mean, it's better than snow. You know what? I'm not even going to complain. It's better than snow. I'll just keep sweating. I love it. Christina Lynn in the chat as well. What's going on, Christina? She says, howdy, hey, I'm finally on time for once. Well, hey, you know, I'm very rarely consistent with the time that I go live, so I cannot blame anyone for not being here. It used to be 7 o'clock all the time, but in the summer it's tough because it's light later and I work later. And I heard that we don't really talk politics here, but I did hear some rumblings that they might go to the daylight savings time all year round thing. So there's a possibility we may be done with time change. So that might be cool. But yeah, anyways. Hummingbird Kisses in the chat as well. She says, hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you had a good weekend, too. Hummingbird, you went, you guys went to the Diamondbacks game, right? Hopefully that was good. Black Magic says, it's cooled off here. It's been like 95 to 100 and overcast. Kind of humid, but I love the rain. Okay. Humid, I guess you probably don't get that too much out there, right? So, yeah, probably relish in the rain whenever you do get the rain. Nance says, doubt it. Too many in the Senate aren't for it, as it's dangerous for the kids. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll see. It is hazardous. It could be hazardous for children to what? Wait for the bus in the dark? I used to wait for the bus in the dark when I was a kid, too. I don't know.
We're considered a hazardous building.
School is a hazardous building right now, I'll tell you what. They're probably safer in the dark waiting for the bus than actually when they arrive to the school. Oh my gosh. All right. Man, I know this topic is kind of weird and like it's it's random from like the stuff we normally talk about, but I listen to YouTube while I'm at work, and sometimes after the playlist ends, it'll just start playing random stuff. And a video I was served today was absolutely insane. I was listening to it, and I had to take my phone out of my pocket when I heard the voice of this security guard. And she just made made my day. So I wanted to play her story. And then I found a couple other examples of this insanity, because now I don't want to risk giving criminals an idea, okay? But it is a well-known fact that keys on construction equipment, okay, think like skid steer, bulldozer, wheel loader, excavator, those kind of things, bobcat you might call it, they all have a standard key. So if you are an operator of heavy equipment, you have a ring of keys that will operate pretty much any machine, because they all have the same one. And, you know, the reason for that is obvious. It's not like a car. You just need it to work, right? So because of that, some construction equipment is easy to steal if you know how to operate it. But thankfully, the people who know how to operate construction equipment generally, in my research at least, are smart enough not to try to steal that construction equipment. But I found some exceptions to the rule, and it's kind of hilarious, actually. Alex Drought in the chat, what's going on, my man? Good to see you. He says Mondays are not happy, but hey, all, yeah, back to the grind. That's okay. That is okay. You know, we can't have a good day every day, right? Nance says semi-trucks included all share the same key across makes, or they have 2 to 3 variations at most. Yeah. And on a lot of these, Becky says the husband had one for some type of bobcat screwdriver. Yeah. So the older ones you probably could. But yeah, they just have, it's like a generic key, and it'll just start up. And some of the newer ones will have like a keypad where you have to type in a 4-digit code to get it to start or whatever. But older equipment doesn't have that, and it can lead to some interesting results. So this first video I found, this happened like 5 or 6 months ago. Now, everyone keeps calling this a bulldozer, and I hate it because it's not a bulldozer, okay? This is a articulating wheel loader in question here. And this gentleman, he thinks he's going to make a clean getaway with this machine, okay? Now, they are powerful. They weigh 20 tons.
Stop, please! Oh my god.
But they're not fast. So if you are going to try to outrun the police, you really have to pick your construction equipment carefully. So let's check out this first guy. He actually confronted the police in this wheel loader because they were able to get there pretty quickly, it seems like. Nance says, I have a key for fork trucks because one at my old job was always being hidden to make it a pain for me. Oh, man, that sucks. And they were dumbfounded when I got on and went one day. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I have a key ring that runs like, it has, I don't know, like 12 keys on it, and it runs just like general construction equipment. Most brands have their own key, so whatever brand you have, any key for that brand will work, all of them. Will Russ in the chat, what is going on, Will? He says this guy's just been waiting for GTA 6 too long.
Yo, 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 yo.
That's really funny, dude. Good to hear from you, by the way. Yeah, I think I agree, because he definitely didn't think past the can I start the construction equipment, which is often the first barrier that people run into here. he actually seems to know what he's doing, and I think he just hotwires it. Becky says, what is a fork truck? Nance says, it picks stuff up and moves it and sets it down. Yeah, that sounds about right. That is what they do. This one does that same thing, except a lot more weight and way bigger tires. So this is from Code Blue Cam. Just came out like 6 hours ago. Man chases cops with 40,000-pound construction vehicle. I love this. I am almost never timely on videos because we only stream twice a week, so let's get
He's trying to run over the police officer right now. This guy is not playing.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
When a strange man breaks into a construction site to steal a front loader, it seems like a straightforward theft, but no one realizes that it is only the beginning of a violent rampage that will soon put the responding officers directly in his path.
Hey, stop! Stop now!
The horror for Henderson police officers begins around 9 a.m. on Sunday, January 4th, 2026, when this man jumps the fence of a construction site on Water Street in Nevada to steal a 39,000-pound front loader. As an employee monitoring the site surveillance cameras from another location calls 911 to report the theft in progress, none of them realize that this is only the beginning of the destruction he is about to leave behind.
I need police immediately over one of our construction sites.
Okay, so this first voice you're gonna hear is gonna be the security like supervisor for the construction company, or whatever. I think it's the construction company. So he is at like a remote monitoring site watching video, and he sees this guy climb the fence, right? Becky says, oh, forklift or tow motor. I never heard him called a fork truck. That is the other problem with construction equipment, is people call everything so many different things. Nance says, probably regional. Yes, like soda, pop, Coke, and cola. Exactly. Or Warder, if you're in Jersey. But, so this voice here is a guy who probably is not concerned enough for the seriousness of the situation, but I do love this. Let's hear what he says.
Just a construction site?
It is a construction site, yes.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
We just had somebody hop the fence, and it looks like he's hot wiring one of the bulldozers right now.
Do you have video of this?
I'm watching him live right now.
You're on scene or video?
Over video, and we have a guard on
just
site.
Watching.
And I did dispatch them.
The suspect, white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
Looks either white or Hispanic.
Can you tell how old he might be?
Maybe late 20s, 30s.
And what color shirt and pants is he wearing?
He has a tan beanie, a tan jacket, looks like gray or black pants, and white shoes. Yeah, looks like he's messing around with it right now.
That's a good outfit for this
Where's
operation.
security?
They're supposed to be on site. I called them right away. I'm currently on.
The suspect is 33.
This guy looks like a winner. It looks a little scary, though. Becky says, I had a license to drive a forklift before. Oh, okay. So you know how it is. Now, these things kind of steer like a forklift because they articulate in the middle. And so you can do really sharp turns. And that's why they're good for road work and dirt work. But, okay, so this guy, he's hot wiring the thing.
3-year-old Juan Rincon Carreno, and while the senior operator tells...
That's good pronunciation there, narrator. I like that, Code Blue Cam. Now, while this is happening, he says he's alerted his security guard who's on the scene. But also, what is the security guard supposed to do? Aside from just alert the police. Because, in my mind, if the person's already committing a crime, I don't think that the security guard really is going to get in there and, like, what are you going to, like, physically stop them from doing? I don't know. Becky's, CB in the chat. What's up, CB? She says, what's going on, kiddos? Good to hear from you. Hope you had a good weekend down there. We are talking about a guy who stole this giant 20-ton wheel loader, and he basically went Grand Theft Auto with it, like Will was saying. Will says, hello, 911. Yes, there's a Temu Killdozer on site, and we need everybody. Yeah, it's about to get really real if this guy gets the piece of equipment started. It could get very dangerous, okay? These things can lift a lot of weight. So let's... CB says it was a stormy weekend down there in sunny Florida. Now, I think even a stormy day in paradise, it's still paradise, right? That's good. It was just a little storm, though. Nothing too crazy yet, right? I heard something about there's something like delaying the hurricane season down there. I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist or anything. I do remember. I don't know. Anyways.
Dispatch, he is trying to reach the security guard on site. He has no idea that the guard has already had a violent encounter with Juan. Moments later, while still on call with dispatch, he learns what happened before he called 911.
Look how easy he hops over that fence, dude. This guy is a beast. CB says, we have a tropical storm brewing in the Gulf, so we shall see. Well, I hope that it doesn't come. Oh, it was it's that algae or whatever, the sargassum or something, and something to do with that, like, disrupts the storm cycles and makes them less intense. I don't know. This is what happens when you read, like, the first paragraph of a news story and then, and then try and talk about it later.
Leaving him deeply concerned for the safety of everyone still at the construction site.
See any weapons?
No, I just saw him with the blue towel, and it looked like a shoebox or like a brown box full of tools.
Okay.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. You do not need a weapon when you have a wheel load.
Okay, your security's on scene with us. It looks like that guy threatened to kill her.
Oh, my. Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, we might be on the phone with her.
As Juan continues hot wiring the front loader, dispatch gets the security guard on the phone,
it sounds like
who
they
recounts
did
the
confront
terrifying
him.
events that unfolded before he jumped the fence. But what neither the guard nor dispatch realizes is that this is only scratching the surface of what Juan is about.
Oh, okay, that is it. She says, oh, yes, lots of sargassum right now. It's like a red, like a seaweed type of junk that, like, washes up on the beach and smells bad. At least that's what I know about it. that's my 5-year-old level of understanding.
To do.
Henderson 911, what is the address of your emergency? So I have a guy trying to steal a bulldozer. He's just threatening to kill me. I'm at a security at one of the properties.
See, I would have been like, are you sure it was a bulldozer? We need to be specific about what type of construction equipment we're talking about. Because there could be multiple pieces of equipment on scene.
I tried getting him off the property, but he was threatening to kill me. He has a weapon on him as well.
Okay, he does. Oh, that's not good.
He did have a screwdriver pointed at me, and he did say that he was going to shoot me. So I don't know if he has a gun on him. So I definitely will.
This is turning south really quick. The guy apparently threatened the security guard already, so he is committing lots of crimes today.
Let's be advised on that too. I'm not armed, so.
No. That's no need to that. We got like 4 officers en route.
He's real aggressive. Actually, super aggressive.
Given how quickly the
She's like,
situation
no,
has escalated.
Don't worry, I was not going to do anything. I've not paid enough. He threatened me. We're done. I called y'all.
Officers are already en route to the scene, hoping
That's
to
what
stop
I would
Juan
do if I'm
before
the
he can get
security
front
guard.
loader running.
Forget it.
But the
I'm
weapon
not
he will
confronting this guy.
ultimately use against them
no.
is something
Here we
none
go.
of them could have imagined.
And he's still trying to take off with it, but it's not moving, so.
They're not too far away right now.
Oh, he got it started. He finally got it started. And which means he's probably going to back up and take off with it right now. Yep. He's got it, and he looks like he's probably going to ram the fence with it. Well, yes, he's ramming the fence with it. He's going over the fence, and he took off with it right now. So, which means that they will have to go behind it because he's driving right behind the house. It finally stopped. He just went over the fence. Yep. My morning. I see one of the cops just pull up.
I absolutely love this lady. And this is the point when she said, "Oh, my morning," I had to take my phone out and look and see what she was actually talking about because this is about to get crazy. Also, "Oh, my morning" is a great phrase. I'm definitely going to steal that.
But right now, and yep, he got there. Look like he's about to run over the police car. Oh my God, my morning.
The first officer arrives
morning.
just in time to try to stop Juan before he can cause any more damage.
That lady sounds like she would just be a lot of fun. But her morning is ruined now because now she's got to deal with this.
But it is already too late. Even with her firearm drawn, Juan is determined to keep going, destroying almost everything in his path.
Okay, so the guy, the loader door is open the entire time. And if you don't know, these things have giant windows, so it's not like that guy from 2004 where it's all armored and the police can't do anything. It's huge window. And Will says, the whole city's being destroyed. Oh my God, how could this happen to me personally? Yeah, exactly. My morning.
Hey! He's coming right at my patrol vehicle.
See, now right here, I'm not a police officer, but I disagree with this tactical decision, okay? I feel like parking right in front of the wheel loader is kind of... You're just enticing him to do the thing that we all know he wants to do, okay? The thing that you do when you steal construction equipment in Grand Theft Auto, the police come and you ignore their warnings and you just drive over top of police cruisers, right? That's the only reason to pick up a vehicle that has 5-foot tall tires. But yeah, I disagree with this officer's decision here. As you can see, he pulls up.
Car. Oh my God,
and
my morning.
it's like
The
he
first
lines
officer
up
arrived.
right... Your vehicle is not going to stop this vehicle. It's just not. There's no reason to sacrifice this $80,000 cruiser.
Just in time to try to stop Juan before he can cause any more damage, but it is already too late. Even with her firearm drawn, Juan is determined to keep going, destroying almost everything in his path.
Copy, I see. And he's taking off. He's coming towards me now.
So she gets out of the car,
Hey!
back into the car, then back out of the car. Personally, I would not want to be on foot around this wheel loader.
Hey! Stop! Stop now!
Oh my. Okay. So this part, she does do that thing, so we'll skip over that little section so we don't get in trouble. Will says maybe that cruiser has had a check engine light keep popping up. Yeah, you know, and these new Tahoes are only $100,000, so you can just go get another one. Exactly. Check engine lights on, just sacrifice it. On to the next. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, so that's still happening, I guess. So they're stepping up the aggression, okay? I think we're at like 3 or 4 stars at this point. And he is just fully on top of the police car. But now...
His hands in the air. Hey! Can you hear us? Hey! Can you hear us? Okay. He's moving. Okay. We shot. I'm pretty sure he's hit.
In an attempt to threaten the officer and escape, Juan first tries to run her over, then uses the front loader to crush her patrol vehicle before dragging it forward and ramming the sergeant's squad. As Juan finally comes to a stop after officers fire multiple rounds, the construction site's security guard reports the violent rampage to dispatch, watching in horror as she describes what Juan has just attempted.
Yep, he's about to go. Yep, there you go. There you go. He's trying to run over the police officer right now. This guy is not playing.
Oh no.
Oh,
okay. Yep. Not good. Bad day right now.
Yep. The cop's trying to take him out. The guy's trying to roll over the cop in the police car, and he just destroyed the police car.
Wow,
He destroyed the police car.
He destroyed the police car. The cop is still.
That is an insane view right there. I mean, it's good that the officer was not in the car. I'm glad that the officer was not hurt, but I do feel like parking the cruiser right in front of the thing is just asking for it. CB says, where is this at? Is this Vegas? I think it is Nevada. Hold on. Doesn't say in the description. I missed it in the beginning. They probably said, but I know it is in Nevada. I'm not sure exactly where.
Oh my God. What in the world? That is crazy. They got him.
Do we have a 40?
Yeah, let me get a 40.
Hey, keep your hands where we can see them.
So he is like definitely still alive and stuff. She says it looks like Henderson. I don't know what Henderson is. Is that a town near Vegas? I don't want to show I don't want to get in trouble if they like show something that we're not allowed to show, because there's a lot of like blurry stuff here. But okay, no, here's the part where they talk about what happened.
Just communicate with her.
Juan's family would later tell police that he had been battling severe mental health issues for nearly a decade. About 5 years earlier, he had attempted to set himself on fire at Boulder Station, an incident that resulted in his arrest.
What?
He had also worked at a construction...
Hold on. They arrested him after that happened instead of trying to get him help? That's messed up, dude. That's... Man set himself on fire and they're like, you're under arrest. What? That's wow. Okay. Wow.
Site for 6 months before being fired after...
Okay, Henderson is the Vegas suburbs. Okay, thank you, CB. Will says Henderson is where Vegas keeps all the people who won't admit that they live in Vegas. Okay. I got you. You can be like, I don't live in Vegas. I live in Henderson.
For which he had enrolled in barber school. However, he was later removed from the program following an unknown incident and afterward stopped taking his prescribed medication.
So he was removed from the barber program. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Guy set himself on fire and the police arrested him for it. So I understand him being disgruntled. I don't know the details of exactly what happened here, but CB says lots of construction out there. Okay, that makes sense. There's a lot of construction equipment.
Despite the continued support of his family and moving into his sister's home, Juan continued to experience episodes. Eventually, he left the house on foot without his cell phone or identification, and although he had no known connection to the construction site where the incident occurred, his family believed he may have ended up in the area because he was attempting to walk to Arizona. For now, the rounds fired by officers have only injured Juan, but they do nothing to stop him as he continues to ignore every command.
Okay, so all right. So this is less of a criminal action here and more of a mental health type of crisis. Well, that is unfortunate. And I hope they don't hurt him or anything more than they already have. With the live stuff, like, we're not allowed to show certain things, so I do want to see what happens.
treated for his injuries, and made a full recovery.
Okay, all right. He made a full recovery. Did want to make sure about that.
Investigation into the officer-involved shooting concluded that the officers had acted in self-defense, and no action was taken against them. Ultimately, Juan Rincon Carreno was charged with felony attempted murder with use of a deadly weapon ×2, resisting a public officer with a deadly weapon, not a firearm, grand larceny of a motor vehicle, destroying property of another over $1,200, and misdemeanor destroying, injuring real or personal property of another. According to Henderson Justice Court records, Juan was denied bail. Given the severity of the attempted murder charges involving law enforcement and the significant public safety threat posed during the incident, the court ordered that he remain in continuous pretrial custody at the Henderson Detention Center.
If it was Henderson. Look at that. Y'all knew.
Convicted on all counts, Juan Rincon Carreno could face a maximum sentence of more than 50 years to life in a Nevada state prison. Want to step up your style? Check out
Code Blue Cam if you want to see more madness like that. See, it was Henderson. Yeah. Black Magic says it's a bit outside of Vegas. Yeah, that is that's kind of a sad situation there at the end, but it's the audacity to me to just steal a giant thing. And like, his family made it sound like it was like random and he was just walking through the area. The guy had a box of tools. He hops the fence. He went right to work. He knew exactly what to do and how to start it. I don't know, dude. CB says, I feel like they leave a ton of that heavy-duty stuff just unlocked, assuming no one will mess with it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. They all have, it's a generic key set that operates them, so you could even buy those keys or have those sets of keys and just start up any equipment, pretty much. But some of them do have, like, keypad pin codes you have to put in now. And then the older ones, it would just be a matter of actually knowing how to operate it and knowing which order you have to push the buttons and pull the switches, you know. But yeah, why would they lock it up? Who's gonna steal like a steamroller or whatever, right? I thought. But I honestly, like the title says, I'm honestly surprised this doesn't happen more often because construction equipment is incredibly easy to steal. This guy, he had him a whole heist planned out, okay? You ever play the Grand Theft Auto Online? You get in there, you can plan your own heist. He equipped the wheel loader, okay? And he equipped the crane boom on the front of the wheel loader attachment. And he went straight to work. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's just... Oh. It's just quiet. That sucks. Okay, so this guy has an excavator. This is a little bit more serious piece of equipment here. He's doing a little ATM withdrawal. And there's, like, meanwhile, there's, like, $1,500 in this ATM. Like, what? Got the hydraulic thumb, secured the ATM, we're out of here. But then, you're driving an excavator. So are you going to scoop that? Are you going to put it in a truck and then go? Or... Oh no, right on top of the truck. Oh no. No. Did you see how much that thing moved when he dropped it on there? Oh my gosh, how heavy is that thing? Dude, that is crazy. There's no way this van is going to drive down the road after this. They just wrecked. Oh no. Ooh, he tossed it with the excavator by accident. I think he might have just wrecked the whole van right there. CB says you gotta wear boots to drive one of those. Oh, Becky says I mean, I think they would be fun to drive. They definitely would be fun to drive. I've driven a lot of these pieces of equipment. Wheel loaders are especially fun because they're so high up, and they do go a decent speed. You can go like 30, 35 comfortably with them. Becky says, will my snow boots work? No, ma'am. Yeah, snow boots, you might be a little hot running construction equipment in the snow boot. Now, this guy, he missed a really important detail when you're stealing the construction equipment. You do want to make sure that the equipment that you steal, has wheels and you can drive it away.
To our breaking news now, a man climbs up into a crane in downtown Houston. 2 hours later, he's still there.
KPRC 2's Brittany Jeffers is live at the scene near Crawford and Walker Streets. Brittany,
this
what's
is in
happening
Houston
right now?
5 years ago.
We just got an update from
Brittany,
Houston police out here.
what do we have here?
As you mentioned, they say the man climbed up here on this crane. They say he's been here for more than 2 hours. And if I step out of the way, you can see just how high this is. We're talking 15.
HFD trying to get man out of hijacked crane. Hijacked crane. I did not ever imagine hearing those two words next to each other.
Stories up in the air. Now, they tell us right now they are waiting for SWAT to arrive out here to assist HFD. At this point, you can see they were shining a light up at the cab to try to make contact, to try to see this man.
Do you have a crane operator on the SWAT team?
How are emergency crews going to get this person down from there? Now, according to police, they say that there was reports that this man,
I feel like this guy's playing Grand Theft Auto 2.
And then climbed up the ladder of this crane.
Like the crane?
Now, he's been up there for 2 hours, and the lieutenant that we spoke with says they have not been able to make contact with this person.
He's trying to do the parachute jump
Again, as
mission.
I mentioned, they are still shining a light up into the cab that's nestled at the very top.
Only has 2 stars though. They aren't even out the car.
They have used a drone as well. They believe the man is just sitting up there at this point.
He's just hanging out.
Again,
the entire police department and fire department's below him.
SWAT is on the way, and they're going to continue to try to get this person safely down from this crane. So, of course, we'll provide you updates as soon as we learn.
I don't know what happened there. I did not research what happened to this, but I thought that was funny that they said he hijacked the crane. Now, apparently the wheel loader is one of the more popular pieces of equipment to steal. This guy, a couple of years ago, he found him a wheel loader.
A police chase that had even the officers involved shaking their heads. A bulldozer was stolen from a construction site.
That's not a bulldozer, ma'am.
Through a suburban neighborhood.
That's a wheel loader.
What do you see
it's
how
an
it
articulating loader.
Stop that bulldozer!
Stop! Sir, it's not a bulldozer.
It's a crazy police chase as a bulldozer is stolen from a construction site.
How many times are we going to say it?
The cop quickly realizes he's no match for the 75,000-pound earth mover.
He's not stopping for me. You know, I noticed that the officer in the last incident did that as well. And they just said stop. Like, does that work? Does that work? Like, you just say stop and people stop? Like, is that... He's not stopping for me. That usually works. I don't know.
Not stopping for me.
I'm powerless to do anything else.
He's going to go out the main road.
Then cops in Gwinnett County, Georgia have a great idea.
So you can go like 30 miles an hour or 35.
They called in a second bulldozer.
How fast is it? They can get up to probably about 30.
Yeah. 5 miles later, the police bulldozer catches up with the runaway bulldozer, finally pushing it into a curb.
They did have a
the
dozer
chase.
operator.
The suspect, described as a disgruntled former employee, is pulled out of the cab and taken into custody.
They got an officer in a faster wheel loader to pull the guy over. See, that is how you deal with stolen construction equipment. You need to have other construction equipment to stop it with. And bulldozer is not... A bulldozer on city streets would absolutely wreck all of the asphalt. Because those little metal spikes on the tracks, they will dig right into the blacktop. But yeah, it looks like they got him on that one. That was pretty good. But this one, This guy, I feel like he just wanted to drive around.
A Florida man goes on
Florida
a
man, watch
joyride
out.
with an excavator, and parents accuse a flight attendant of spying on their daughter. Fox 5 anchor Alex Whitler joining us now with what's making headlines across America today. Alex.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Christine. First up, we have a crazy moment when a machete-armed Florida man stole an excavator and went on a joyride, crashing into several buildings.
How many stories start with machete-armed Florida man? Probably a lot.
Monday night, 47-year-old Jesse Smith drove throughout Gainesville,
Jesse.
Florida. Officials say he stole the excavator.
He went to the
and
Walmart.
drove down several roads before crashing it into a Walmart. Once at the scene, officials say he fled the excavator and ran inside armed with a machete, but he got rid of it. Smith faces several charges, including 6 felonies and 1 misdemeanor. Surveillance video shows 2 TSA agents stealing from...
Why? Hold on. They glossed over it too quickly here. Like, why did he go into the Walmart? Was he there to steal, or was he trying to get away? Like, what? I need more
Jesse
information.
Smith drove throughout Gainesville,
Jesse,
Florida. Officials say he stole the excavator and drove it...
I love it. That is brash. I see that parking lot is going to be absolutely wrecked wherever he drove that, unless it has the soft tracks on it. Because those things weigh even more than the wheel loaders. But of course, when you bring up this topic, you cannot leave out the OG from 2004, which we call the Bulldozer.
And on this day, 15 years ago, bizarre and frightening events played out in Granby. A man named Marvin Heemeyer terrorized the mountain town with a bulldozer he had retrofitted with thick armor.
I believe he had a dispute with a few people in the town. So he put his welding skills to work and built this heavily armored bulldozer.
Had a running feud with the town over a zoning issue and used that bulldozer to destroy 12 buildings.
See, they tried to bring the earth mover in to stop the bulldozer. That's a good piece of equipment to use as a blocker. Yeah, only like $230,000 for that earth mover. Black Magic says, Arizona man gives Florida man a run for his money. We have a lot of similar stories here. People are crazy. I guess. Machete is a weapon choice of psychos. Like, I feel like it's a special type of person that selects that as their weapon.
No one was hurt in that rampage, and Heemeyer killed himself as authorities moved in.
Yeah, that's tragic end to that one, but I believe there's a YouTuber who's trying to build one of those, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of like morbid. I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't be building things like that. Because also, like, what are you going to do with it besides what that guy did? Like, just having that is kind of sus, I feel like. I don't know. Now, this actually is a bulldozer, okay? This one's a real bulldozer. And,
Beast, what's your emergency?
This is like the most polite emergency of all time. This is in South Wales, and I cannot get enough of their accents. This is so good. It's so good. CB says, don't mess with Florida men. They do not give a shit. They have zero to lose, okay? They already live in Florida. But, okay, so this is the South Wales police, and a very polite bartender is going to call with a little bit of a problem. Come on.
Suppose, Beast, what's your emergency?
This is from December 25.
Somebody I was in the pub, popping the gas, and there's somebody with a bulldozer trying to blast the pub down.
How many?
Do what?
Sorry?
How many?
How many, sir? How many pubs? How many pubs is he trying to smash down? How many bulldozers are there? I feel like there's not enough urgency in either of their voices. I'd be freaking out. So, she works as a bartender up in Regos, and somebody's trying to smash the pub down.
Pub down.
Oh, wait.
How many?
Oh,
I work in the pub up in the Goss, and there's somebody with a bulldozer trying to bash the pub down.
How many?
How many
Sorry?
pubs?
How many?
How many pubs did he
One
smash?
person on the bulldozer.
Bulldozer? Did you say bulldozer?
Did you say bulldozer?
I did, yeah, it's not a joke.
That's an ominous sound. Ooh, okay. Okay, see, this one is on soft tracks. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, this is a dangerous situation. And there is not a lot you can do, because if you need a heavy piece of equipment on scene in order to disable this, it's going to have to be something that is more nimble than the bulldozer, and that, you know, it's going to basically have to be a wheel loader. Where are you going to find one of those? You know, like, how fast could you load one onto a truck? 20 minutes? 30 minutes maybe? And then you got to drive it to the site, unload it, and get your operator in there? I don't know, man. It would have to be the perfect coincidence that there just happened to be equipment nearby. CB says, if a dude has a visible flow-grown tattoo, just do not engage. It will not go well. I've never seen a flow-grown tattoo, but that's really funny. I will look out for those. That's a good warning. But yeah, okay, so this is a really ominous sound. This guy is rolling to the pub. By the way, this video comes to us from the South Wales Police. Not a fast piece of equipment, this thing. Oh, he's relocating a car gently. Yeah, that's not good. Y'all, like, I get that you're trying to, like, create a moment here, but this music is so loud, and you can't even hear, like, what the person is saying. I had someone with me.
Come on, Dan boy, this way. Come on. Come on, Dan boy. Come on. Put your hands through the back. Hands through the back. Sit down. Right. I'll get a quick look at your eye. What's your name?
See, what a polite takedown that was. I feel like the American officers in the first situation could learn from these guys. See that de-escalation? I mean, he literally was just like, "Hey, why don't you get down? You think about just getting down?" And then the guy was like, "Yeah, I did think about it." So polite. They didn't even rough him up. Sure, you don't want to shoot him a couple times? I feel like you have to, right? Or that's just America.
Do we have to call ambulance,
Look at that. So was this like over a tab? Or maybe he fancied a bartender and she didn't fancy him back. Oh no, that's not good. Hopefully no one was in there. Lord, this music. Jesus. Alright, well, they need a new editor over there at the South Wales Police, but that is fantastic de-escalation there by those officers. That was good. But I'll tell you what the news actually loves is a slow speed chase. Because high speed chase is always... There's tons of high speed chases out there. But if you can report on a slow speed chase, especially one where they never reach the speed limit of the road that they're running on, oh man, it's like crack for them.
Check this out. A man was arrested after allegedly stealing a skid steer and leading police there on a slow...
That's a track loader, not a skid steer, but I'll let it pass.
Speed chase through the areas of around Appleton.
That's a
they
New
were in
Holland
Grand Chute as
232
well. They
model.
went around those communities
That's a
there.
good
Grand
machine.
Chute police eventually notified Appleton police of this stolen skid steer heading toward them. The skid steer made its way through the
That's a
city.
snow
The
pusher on
37-year-old
the
man
front
was later
there.
arrested. Police are recommending charges of criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest.
A profession? I mean, you'd think that they would get him for grand theft, but maybe he had permission to use the equipment and was just got a little carried away. But yeah, attacking the police with a snow
they went
pusher
around
is
those
definitely
communities there.
definitely a weird tactic. The snow pusher is not the attachment you want if you're going to take on the police in a skid steer, okay? Or a track loader, either one. Now, the difference is, of course, tires on a skid steer versus tracks on the track loader. But you can get this thing called a grapple bucket, where it's like a lower profile bucket, and it has hydraulic grapples, so it's like a big giant claw. And you can just pick up a car and just put it, you know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. He used the wrong attachment, is what I'm saying. The snow pusher is pretty much useless. It's made of fiberglass. Black Magic says the media loves anything slow enough that they can insert commercials into. Yes, exactly. They're like, let's get into a commercial break. Corporate sponsored chases might be interesting. Yeah, I think people would get behind that, honestly. Becky says Drew with the facts. That's right. I'm gonna nitpick about the names of the equipment. That's what I can contribute to this conversation. But yeah, here's another guy who took a skid steer on a slow speed chase.
We are following some breaking news tonight. Police pursuing construction equipment on the interstate. A slow-mo chase with a skid steer. Now over after more than an hour. So take a look. This is video from our in-dot cameras around 9 o'clock tonight. This is when this all started.
It's a track loader.
You can see what appears to be a skid steer.
I think it's the same model. It looks like a New Holland or a case.
465.
No, it's a
It
case.
kept going, snarling traffic along the way. In
Oh
fact,
my
take a look
gosh.
at the backups. This is 5 minutes of video, all compressed to about 20 seconds to show you the
The
impact
guy went on the
traffic.
highway with it?
Eventually,
Like, what do
the
you...
skid steer
Now-
got onto northbound I-65.
Here's the thing. The track loader can go anywhere. Virtually anywhere. And you're driving down the highway with it. Like, man... Go across the grass. Go through the water. Go somewhere where it's hard for a vehicle to pursue you, right?
Still being chased by police, still at very slow speeds.
I mean,
we're talking
2-3 miles an hour is like the
It
fastest
then
they
took the
go.
Raymond
They're
Street
really
exit
not
and went
fast
onto
vehicles.
city
They're not
streets,
made for
and
fast.
After more than an hour and a half, that low-speed chase turned into this, a SWAT team. You can see
What
heavy
the heck
equipment
is
from
that
police
thing?
rolled up on scene near Pleasant Run Parkway. The pursuit finally over. The
Dude,
driver
these
trying to
cops
dodge
have
police
the
made it
craziest
into
cars.
custody. No word yet on what charges he could face. Something
See, they're lucky they didn't have a wheel loader or a bulldozer on their hands, because their little armored whatever that was would be just crushed like a toy by a wheel loader. I mean, wheel loaders, those big buckets, they can fill that whole thing with stone and lift it like 30 feet in the air. You know, it's an insane amount of power. But I like to see a happy ending. At least, you know, there he is getting arrested, and nobody got hurt there. Good old slow speed chase from WTHR. In Indy, it looks like. This one happened in Wisconsin, and they're maintaining this could be the slowest pursuit ever. Body cam raw, Wisconsin.
Appleton Police.
Like, Body Cam Raw sounds like such a sweet name, and then you add Wisconsin in there, and it just, I don't know, makes it sound different. I also, a note, can we hear your real voice? Because these AI narrators, like, you used like 500 gallons of water to narrate this. Just do it with your own voice, man. It's cool. A little snowy.
Appleton Police Department was dispatched to a theft report where a skid steer was stolen. Responding officers located the stolen skid steer and attempted to conduct a traffic stop.
A traffic stop on a skid steer.
Appleton Police.
Oh, he has a snow pusher on too.
Grand Chute, where the Grand Chute Police Department took over.
Okay, we got multiple departments involved now. Think of how many cars we could damage. Has anyone tried parking in front of him and jumping out? That seems to work. The guy has his radio on. He's just like jamming. Just like, yeah, we might be here for a while. Home Depot commercial just in the background. I love it. I mean, is he just going to the next job site to move snow? Or, like, what did he do wrong? Oh, uh-oh. Okay. See, there you go. Now you're thinking, get up over the curb. They have trouble with that. Oh, maybe not. I feel like he's going to get this thing stuck. This seems like a person who does not know how to operate the machine. Thankfully, most of these people seem to not know exactly how to operate the machine that they're stealing. Just the slowest. It really might be the slowest chase of all time. I mean, how long does this go? Oh, the ghoul activated. You see that in the background? The ghoul really likes this story. He's just in a neighborhood. Okay, now we're on the highway. It's real. See, why would you not just veer off into the ditch right there, right?
It's the fucking craziest shit I've ever done.
That's funny. Little candid clip from the pursuing officer there.
Oh, put her down, buddy.
Put her down.
Yeah.
Did he get stuck?
First, if I can be of assistance blocking, let me know.
Why is he on the train tracks? That's not smart. Next to the train tracks, maybe. Going down the middle, that's not good. Oh, no. Don't do that.
He'll make it if we
Big Meech in the chat. What's going on, Meech? Happy Monday to you. We're watching Geniuses steal construction equipment. Are you still traveling, or did you make it back? Hope your flight goes well. He is just rolling along. I mean... See, these guys are just kind of at a loss. They don't even know... They don't even know how to stop him at this point. You just wait till he runs out of diesel, I guess.
14 units confirming he's eastbound. They don't have a lot of ability to...
Oh wait, this guy's talking about something here. Hold on.
No, it's a serious question.
No, those things are pretty rugged. I mean,
What was her serious question? I skipped over it. I want to hear her question. She said it's the craziest thing she's ever done.
out in between the tracks into what? About, I don't know, 2 yards south of JJ.
They got the tracks to follow him, at least. Meech says, this looks like too much work for thievery. I agree. And like I was saying, thankfully, most of these people are not skilled operators of the equipment that they're trying to steal. Becky says you gotta have boots on to drive them. Yeah, that's probably what it was. He's probably not wearing boots. Meech says, I'm at the airport now, heading to Cleveland to pick up my 2 younger kids, then flying back to KC tomorrow morning. Well, hey, I hope you have a good flight. Enjoy your night in Cleveland. That's cool. Those pictures were amazing. Canada's beautiful. But okay, so let's see what the plan is here.
Why don't you just shoot something to disable it? No, it's a serious question.
Have you guys tried shooting at it? Just anything? Just shoot at anything. That's quite an idea. And the answer is no. No, there's not. There's not really a lot you could do with a bullet is not going to do a lot. I mean, even with a hole in the radiator, that thing's not going to stop. You know, it's not going to overheat in this weather. You just got to wait till he runs out of fuel. Every essential item of the engine and all the controls and all that is covered with super thick metal. So yeah, you're definitely not gonna just pop a 9mm and disable it. Meech says this is like Super Troopers. I know, right? Hey Farva, have you tried shooting them?
Those things are pretty rugged. I mean,
have you tried tasing it? We could tase it.
They don't have a lot of ability to, like, as soon as you interrupt those tracks, we're done. And Holdorf and I were just coming up with a plan to basically do a dual door pin. Like if you were going to do a vehicle contact, but a door pin.
Are you talking about right when they called it?
Yes. We were right in the middle of the street being like, this is what we're going to do. And they called it, so.
They called the chase. Okay. So they called it so that to kind of see like, oh, we got a dog on the scene. We love a dog.
The skid steer eventually lost power in a farm field.
Yeah, see, he's just going to run out of gas.
To capture the suspect.
Or diesel. Probably diesel.
Put your hands up! Do it now! Hands up!
It's still running. He probably overheated it.
Negative. Hands up!
So, the way that you get in those is they have a glass door on the front of them that pivots up, like, up above your head, when you open it. So, that's how they need to
Can we
get
get
him
a
out.
front
And
end
you're
loader
kind
in
of
here?
exposed
See if we can't,
if you
he's
do
struggling.
that. He can't get the door to open.
Put your hands in there! Do it now!
Oh my gosh, that lady's just gonna... She loves using her gun. She can't wait to use it. Lord have mercy. He's trying to get the door open. He stopped the machine.
Put your fucking hands up! Get out here right now!
Get out! Here! Get out!
There we go. We got the door open. It's a swing style. Okay.
Yep. Come out on your own. Come out on your own.
Get out!
It's a New Holland. All right.
We will help you out.
I mean, like, really... Like, all of this violence is not necessary. Like, they're just doing it because they're mad at this point. Because he wasn't even resisting, so there's no reason to, like, throw him on the ground and have a dog and 10 guys rough him up. He stopped. He stopped and put his hands up. Like, what the heck, man? What's he resisting? There's 10 of you and a dog. This is stupid. South Wales police are the only ones who know what to do in this situation. He doesn't know what to do. Just turn it off. Let a pro come in.
The driver was identified as
Lord have
38-year-old
mercy.
Tyler Pesky of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Anybody else want to smash his face before we take him to jail? God, man. Totally unnecessary, but alright. You got him. Let's see what happened.
Tyler was charged with operating while intoxicated.
Oh,
fourth
no,
offense,
he was
taken to drive
intoxicated.
vehicle without consent.
4th offense. Okay, Tyler, you can't be driving drunk. I'm not gonna defend you on that. Take and drive vehicle without consent. I've never heard
Fleeing
of that
an
one.
officer and resisting an officer.
All right.
Hey, partner. Hey, what's your name? Tyler. Tyler, what's going on today, Tyler?
Hey, well, maybe if you hadn't beat the life out of him, he could talk to you a little easier, you know?
Okay. What happened?
What happened? Oh, I don't know. I stopped for you and 10 people jumped on me and a dog bit. But that's what you get, a slow speed chase. The officers get real riled up when they're going 2 miles an hour. So, this is a real operator here. This guy actually really knows what he's doing.
Involving heavy machinery.
And this officer decides he's gonna get into the skid steer bucket to confront the guy. Really smart choice here. Really good tactical
trying to
decision.
speak with a man regarding an outstanding warrant. One of the deputies asks a young man on what appears to be a construction site to get him.
He's got a warrant.
Yeah.
All right.
As the deputies try to approach the suspect, he takes off in the skid steer. Police take chase.
Chase him on foot to the skid steer. Not that
the deputy
fast.
goes after him.
Yeah, tell him to stop and then jump into the bucket. He said, get back, you're gonna get hurt. Yep. There you go. They're gonna get you for attempted whatever on an officer.
The pursuit eventually ends when the skid steer crashes, and the suspect nowhere to be found.
Right in the
He's
water.
still
Oh, he
on the
got
run,
away?
And now faces more charges, including attempted assault on a peace officer.
Wow. Okay.
This is Inside Edition Digital.
Honestly, I don't know. Attempted assault is kind of... That's hard to argue. He climbed into the skid steer bucket, but that dude really knew how to run it. But, man, I just... I don't know what people are thinking sometimes. This guy, Gear Tech HD, they found a ton of these videos. This dude here, he's got the crane boom on his wheel loader. And he is going to get him a couple of new motorcycles, Nats. So if you're looking for a couple new bikes, this is how you get them, okay? You just bring yourself a chain, or looks like a soft strap maybe, and you just hook the bikes up and drive away 2 miles an hour. Definitely no one's going to catch you. Just dangling bikes. And the bikes are, like, smashing into each other, and, like, he really didn't think this through. It's like one of those, it's like a Newton's cradle of dirt bikes. Ooh, he almost tipped the loader. Ooh. Settle down, guy. He's got... It looks like he lost his left rear tire here.
The thief to continue his escape on foot.
Maybe
Even
not.
with this last effort, the man was identified and apprehended with the help of tracking dogs who found him hiding in the underbrush. The final toll of the excavator chase included a damaged locomotive, as well as several fences and traffic signs.
Locomotive? Oh, okay. Jeez.
He now faces charges not only for the attempted theft, but also for stealing the excavator hours earlier and for reckless driving.
I guess. I mean, dude. And what? Like, those bikes, I don't know what kind of bikes those were, but what are they, like, 8 grand? Like, how much is a new dirt bike? They're not even that much money. What are we
Joseph
talking
Martin,
about?
38 years old, decided to borrow an industrial forklift in order to get some free liquor.
There you go. There's a fork truck for you, Becky.
Areas of Anchorage,
That's a
Alaska.
fork truck.
Joseph's plan was simple. Break down the entrance of the liquor store, grab a few bottles, and escape aboard
The
the
liquor
forklift
store.
without anyone
Oh
noticing.
my. Okay. The impenetrable
Unfortunately for him, the
fortress
police
that
did
is the
notice
liquor
and
store.
quickly initiated a pursuit that, ironically, never exceeded the speed limit, about 20 kilometers per hour, through the streets of Anchorage.
Yep. They love
In
it
the
when it
original
never
footage from the
gets
patrol
to the
car's
speed
dash
limit.
cam, officers can be heard reporting over the radio that the forklift had industrial-grade reinforced tires, meaning there was no way to puncture them.
Okay, that is what happened. That tire is out, but it's one of those run flat. They're like, they have really thick sidewalls, and they're like filled with foam or whatever.
They also noted that it wasn't possible to safely stop or push the forklift off the road without endangering themselves.
Yeah, definitely not with a police cruiser. No.
It's worth mentioning that this forklift had also been stolen from a nearby construction site just a few hours earlier.
Also, like,
The
a
thief in this
different
story
person
extended the
stole it,
pursuit for at
or...
least 15 kilometers through the neighborhoods until he was finally cornered in a trailer park, where he stopped and was arrested.
No, not the trailer park.
Inside the forklift,
Don't
the
smash
stolen liquor
anybody's
bottles were
trailer.
found. So, in addition to theft,
He
Joseph
did get
also
the
faced
2 liquor
charges for
bottles,
driving
though.
under the influence.
Oh my god.
The shocking footage on screen comes
This
from
is
a
a
video captured in
grader, it
September
looks like.
2013, showing a man driving a 30-ton road scraper through the streets of Canberra, Australia.
Scraper, grader
Despite
blade.
the machine's massive size, the suspect managed to violate nearly every
These
traffic
things are
law
even
imaginable,
slower than
running
the
red lights
other
and even,
equipment
surprisingly,
that we've seen. It
exceeding the
is
speed limit
crazy.
in residential areas. Witnesses of this terrifying moment stated that the driver
I can't believe he's just on the regular road. Like, what do you...
After being
just
arrested,
go in the
man
grass.
was taken to a hospital for treatment, where it was discovered that he was under the influence of narcotics.
No
something
way!
That clearly
Wow.
explained his behavior.
I don't believe it.
Additionally, a bag containing more illicit substances was found inside the cab, leading to charges related to drug offenses, vehicle theft, reckless driving, and property damage.
I guess I'm missing out, you know? Some people know how to have a good time, dude. Like, they're just out here living GTA 6 in real life forget paying $100 for it. You just go out to your local construction site and live the dream. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more, but think about that next time you're cruising past a construction site, because most of those things are just sitting there ready for some crazy Florida man to jump inside and take the wheel. So watch out there. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great week, and I will catch y'all on Friday for the extras. Peace.